So we are still trying to go for the classy ritual achievement, but if we can get, well, not just the Peking Tom, but also the, where's the Miku one? Yeah, the Miku one. If we get Miku, we'll do that too. And I think the soft rule is that I will try to get to half of the achievements before going for the achievement that gets you the monument sublocation. But as we get into Katak Colt, character exclusive random item Aiko, we're not getting any of those things, although we can try to defeat the Mad Janitor if I haven't already done that. I feel like I just went over it, but we'll see. Takshi-san, dexterity, charisma, second encounter, light, and maybe a strength check, but we're still building strength because strength things. Unless we immediately get... No, wait. Wait, does I? No, Aiko doesn't have a damage increasing perk. I don't play Aiko a lot, even though she is arguably the best character. With small arguments, but definitely top 2. And we will move on in a moment. Basically, it depends on our mysteries as to what achievements we get. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you skip the intro, but that's fine because it'll depend on the mysteries I get anyway. I see Household Hell, so we can go for it. The question is, will we be able to, because we need an ally. We can in Festival. Flood, Botanist, and Scissors. Well, hey. So, what I could do is, Hell can be 4th. Do I want it to be? Festival Hell? And then we do Botanist, Scissors, Flood, unless we want to do... Well, I should take a look at this. I'm going to do Scissors first, and if I die quickly, then I guess that's the video. I swear I'm not trying to to make a video shorter. But we're on Timeline B, so it doesn't matter as much. We'll pick up the bat just to have a weapon, although Aiko's fists may still be the better option. And what I was floundering about earlier was that I was wondering if Aiko had a damage up perk. And I don't think she does. So we're doing this mainly for the experience. So 2 reason for 8 plus 20 experience. Yeah, we lose luck, but once we get Aiko's plush toy, which I forgot was a thing, it really won't matter. Even if what is the worst current vanilla base game event to fail a luck check in? I'm trying to remember. Aside from the obvious, hey, lose 2 HP, stamina, or reason in the hospital. Or not hospital. But events where you fail and the threat level is high and therefore you lose 3 stamina or 3 reason instead of 2. I say the hospital because it has I think the elevator event is affected by luck. Or is affected by the threat level and therefore you get penalized. That's what I'm trying to say. Do I throw caution to the wind? I mean, 70%? I can do better, can't I? I can. Even if this is like 200.5, just give me a pass here. Thankfully we hit. Only worth 8 experience, but it's a relatively easy encounter. If you were to get my thoughts. We'll grab these funds, because that's nice. I will need well, I don't need a light source. You can, I'm pretty sure, unless something's been changed, you can brute force the side quest of Hell. As I autopilot through this, I'll let you know what I mean. So what I mean by that is, you don't need the light source. The light source gives you information as to what the frequency is in Household Hell. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry. Basically, you can guess the number, or brute force the number by literally Stewie from Family Guy, 111, 1112. Except I think there are only upwards of 100 attempts, as we get bow bow, 3 claps, but that's what I mean. But having a light source would help too, because we could also grab the weapon while we're doing it. We can option select the weapon, is that's what I'm trying to say. I forgot to fill my bottle of water. Well, mistakes are made. I'm Aiko, so I'm feeling a little bit loose, but in terms of gameplay. And let's grab this. So our luck is at 2 now, but we don't care because the damage mitigation is arguably more important. If nothing else, being Aiko allows you to get out of encounters a lot easier, but events are events. So we do have the hospital. We have Festival, Flood, and Hell, Household Hell. So we shouldn't have any hospital investigations. In fact, I may want to go through the high threat level location instead. But we'll do that. Do we? We only have 1 seaside investigation, I think, for the rest of this run. If not the entire run. Forest is low. It would help there. The extra modifier does do a number on how frequently you succeed. If for no other reason than RNG, but we're just gonna set and forget the mansion patrols because I'm feeling lazy. And yeah, let's grab some funds and move on. We have Flood and Scissors, so we have a bit of Doom to work with if I am to maneuver all of these things. So let's go. Now, we got a flashlight. We didn't get anything else from it, but I think I'm just going to have to be happy with that. Did that cost 4 funds, by the way? Am I going crazy here? Well, either way, the wooden bat isn't the best weapon, but where I go, we can deal with it. Kind of. I should actually have checked the... Nope, we don't have the history club. I forgot about that. Also, my mic feels a little loud for some reason, so I'm going to turn it down just a smidge as we grab a bite or get afflicted with a bite. I could get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Discharge summary would be nice. Thank you. And so we trade. So we lose 20 experience-ish, but we 1 level up and 2 get 20 experience. That's the main trade-off here. I could also sell the mummified heart, but just in case, I think there's a possible vampire encounter. I used that on accident, so never mind. I'm gonna sell it. But when we enter Household Hell, the Pillar Vampire is definitely an encounter we could have used it on. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna take a risk here. I forgot to level up too, but we didn't really get anything for it. So, increase strength and move on. But again, we're Aiko. If we were any other character that did not, or we did not start with some kind of perk or effect that increases that makes us faster in battle, then I would feel nervous about the wooden bat. Basically, if I were playing Kyrie, Haru with no cigarettes for whatever reason, technically Toshiaki, but he has the Bookstar. That's a bad example. Yeah, I can't really think. Miku, I guess, technically, at the very beginning of your game, definitely. As we get flesh regrowth, so I'm really feeling loose now. Technically Mimi as well. But Mimi starts with the weapon. Again, there are trade-offs. I want to list characters, but they do have their ups and downs. Although Kyrie is the primary example I'd use, because Kyrie has spells, but spells are they're in a better place than they were before. They're still not, in my opinion, actually good. Now, if you grab certain spells, like you get flesh regrowth, then yes, but that extends to most of the cast anyway. Basically, Kyrie was nerfed, and sure, that results in some pseudo-infinites, but even unless there are more than I thought. I know there are a few pseudo-infinite setups. What I mean by that is either infinite experience or otherwise, but infinite experience, infinite healing, basically that. There's nothing else to say about that. So, off we go. But yeah, spells, I think, could be in a better spot. It would literally... not literally, because that sounds a bit disingenuous. It would require... I think the Band-Aid fix would be to tweak spells so that their values are a little better. But at the same time, you really need to watch out for anyone... Not just the developer, but for anyone suggesting a change, because a change in value in one can immediately result in a pseudo-infinite. That's why Kyrie's bag now costs Doom when you forget spells, because that one Doom is the difference between being able to do a pseudo-infinite and sometimes breaking even. Sometimes you still get a good... You get good value out of things, but hey, 95%. Please let me pass this. I would like to not take any more damage. 95%, right? I'm shaking my head silently in real life, as I often do on this channel. More likely in World of Horror, but... I mean, if I play World of Horror for 75% of my videos and streams on this channel, there's only so much. Thankfully, we have Aiko's plush toy, so we can care a bit less, but we're just gonna go for the Hail Mary here, because we're gonna 2-turn, most likely. Unless no, we're gonna 2-turn. So, okay, that makes up for the previous encounter. All is forgiven. Now, I'm actually gonna reroll here. Never mind, we're gonna take Fast Swimmer. Discipline. Because I was looking for Fast Swimmer, and I did not get it. And I don't want to reroll more than once, normally. But yeah, we're gonna end this mystery at about, like, 48%-ish Doom, so, again, everything will be fine. We do have a lump of flesh. I'm still gonna take stamina damage here, because we get to do this. So, trading funds would not have been the smarter option in Flood, in this particular situation. So we're gonna top ourselves off and move on. So we have 8 strength and a whole lot of this. And so we just do a whole lot of this. Now, we are going to take upwards of 10 reason damage. I can trade stamina at some point. We could also go for a 7-5 play, but that I don't know if that really... Yeah, actually does give me something, because eventually I'd be able to prep strong, so I can trade stamina for reason. If you can work the numbers, you work the numbers, but I'm just going to be lazy here. Because we have Aiko's plush toy anyway. Substitute for Kana, you take only 1 reason damage here. Never mind, I thought I was going to take upwards of 10 reason. We're only going to take upwards of like 5. But I would still like to trade stamina because we get a restless bonus here. This is the one guaranteed optimization you have. If you have a bottle of water, meditate twice before the kill turn. If you have at least 12-ish, or you're 1 stamina less than your max, in my opinion. Because what's going to happen here is I'm going to take a bath and I have a bottle of water. Unless I lose bath, but that's a whole other thing entirely. And there I am. I am effectively topped off on stamina. Now I do only want to rest once here because I need to look for an ally for Household Hell. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Well, Iwo would have been nice to carry with me. Let's see if we find another ally. Okay, cool. I think it goes from bottom top, so we should be okay here. We can keep Iwa is what I'm trying to say. Because Iwa. I would actually trade more Doom here, but we passed the luck check because stats don't matter. I'm pretty sure that was a luck check, right? Anywho. So we have an 81% chance of one-turning this encounter. If we get hit by -2 wall, that is quite bad, but you know, RNG just doesn't go my way. It just doesn't go my way. I'm topped off and I'm Aiko and I'm likely to survive, but it would be nice to pass more than a few checks. And then when I have more perception than luck, of course I fail the perception check. The amount of perception I have with Aiko right now isn't the highest, but you know, RNG is RNG. Not much else to say. Kinoko Gather, on the other hand. Can I run from this, by the way? No, I can't. I'm on Katak. Well, hey. The upside is that I have I have stamina healing and I have flesh regrowth. The bad news is that my reason is slowly dwindling. As long as we keep Bath, we should still be okay, but we're gonna lose -3 all here. That's less than I would normally lose with other characters if I were in this Katak situation still, but if I were in those other situations, I might have been doing another strat anyway. Whether I'm Miku doing ally attack, whether I'm Ayaka with 10 curses punching for 11 damage 4 times at 80% accuracy, 90% accuracy, 80% accuracy, what am I talking about? Or otherwise. If we're on Timeline B, we run here. We don't need... I think the plush toy is still better than the Spiral Hood. Unless you're trying to pass every single strength and or dexterity check. And as I said, unless we can do more here. We can also sell the hood. I think we might actually get out for less Doom when we do this. We do. So we're gonna take 2 Doom and get out. We can sell the Spiral Hood instead, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Because it sells for 0 funds because I think... Random item stats, right? Yeah, random item stats. So that's why I'm dealing so much damage, because we have a 5 base damage bat at 90%, 90 speed, which is faster than most weapons with 5 damage, except for the Monkey Wrench? Why am I thinking Monkey Wrench has... Oh, anywho. Moving on. So, we have the stuff to do household hell things. I could also grab a pack of cigarettes, which should last me the entire... I think Takshi-san is close by, but I'm gonna inch close to the end of the mystery first, because we are in household hell, so... I might be able to level up again. Do I want to level up again? Let's wait. We'll store the Spiral Hood, we don't need it. We can throw it at something, but first... Okay, so this does cost 5 funds, so we're gonna sell this. The cigarettes, I think, normally better. The cigarettes are normally better. Is that the right grammar? Normally better than perks that you can get with characters. Normally. Sad to say. In case, no. We're gonna wait. We're gonna keep waiting. I actually need to do the side quest. I don't know why I waited for this, but we can visit the seaside again. Yeah, that's extra Doom, but literally extra Doom. And the frequency is, just to make my life easier, I don't remember which one it is actually, 444 Hertz. Easy because it's the same number 3 times. And then we carry the Spiral Hood because we can throw that for damage. If we can't sell it for funds, we can throw it for damage. Keeping in mind we have flesh regrowth, but no reason healing, so hopefully I don't die to reason somewhere. And now we will smoke the cigarettes because these should last. We get another flashlight, we move on with our lives. I think a light source is required, otherwise you cannot do the frequency step of this mystery. Correct? Anywho. Yeah, so we should be able to get this achievement. If we don't, I would be quite surprised. Even with this, because yeah, this is Ico. This is Ico. So -2. Yeah, normally I would take around -2 all, -4 all if I'm not really prepared. But we're Ico. Ico makes things so much easier. And I did basically get lucky. Make my way down, and I think I do this. So 444, literally up here. No, not 100. It's probably like 50, 60. So I don't know how high we can go, but it's been a long time since I did this. But we should be... Oh, I don't have a ritual dagger. Well, we can get ending A. I can also do probably this. Can I do this? Question mark? Hopefully my ally dies here. That's something weird to say, but hey. Nope, never mind. Well... Whoopsie doopsie, yeah, I forgot. We don't get any achievements, I guess this is just a cool Ico run that I've done here. Because there's no way we die, there's no way we die, there's no way we die. I can heal Reason in this thing and survive perfectly, but we have a light source, I can literally just smash through. Well, we have Takshisan first, but Takshisan is about to get Ico'd here. I don't mean to use that as a thing. Actually, you know what, we can just sit here for a moment, so hey. Hey man, you gotta do this. You gotta get rid of Iwa. Okay, we at least get an achievement here. We didn't need to do it here, but hey. And then we do this, so... yeah, there we go. And then I'm just gonna mash through, and we should survive. If we don't survive somehow, I will be very sad. But the reason why that's important on this series is because if I don't survive, I usually won't take the achievement. Unless it's an achievement that obviously requires you to die, but... That's something I worry about when I run into those things. So, we did Pain in Blood, and we get Ryuichi as an ally. I believe he is... You pay 1 fun, and Doom decreases by a random amount, including 0. So, hey, that's that. So, without further ado, yes, we're gonna wait till 48 achievements before we go for the Monument achievement, which will require, I believe, the Holy Candle. And I guess if you want to subscribe to my channel to support me, you can do that too. Otherwise, you know what to do. Leave a comment if you want a question. If you have any questions, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye!